Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, I'm KingNido and today we're coming here from Pony Island where the fairy type stars are going to have to shine brighter than they ever have before because they are going up against the Montana Vera Sylphs, and this ghost type side have been rampaging through the PokeType League as they look to continue that here again today. So let us know in the comments below who you think is going to win this match. Will it be the fairy types? Will it be the ghost types? Let's go! That is right, the Montana Vera Sylphs have been undefeated so far this season, and they're looking to continue that here now as they start out with Hisuian Typhlosion and Dusknoir. It is going to be Fluttermane and Hatterene starting out for the Pony Stars, and Dusknoir is exerting that pressure over the field, but Fluttermane does have speed control, immediately going with the Magnet Rise, so it is going to levitate with that electromagnetism, although it already looks like it's levitating. Hisuian Typhlosion goes with the Infestation, trying to capitalize on that part Psychic typing that Hatterene has got, who has been afflicted by the Infestation, and followed up by the Spark from Dusknoir, getting a fantastic connection there onto Fluttermane as the Magic Room is set up here by Hatterene, making it so everybody's held items do lose their effects, but there is that Infestation, that chilling noise hurting Hatterene. Fluttermane is going to go for the Swords Dance. It is going to boost its physical attack a great deal. It is much more of a specially offensive Pokemon as well as specially defensive, but we get the Metal Sound now from Hisuian Typhlosion, but that Magic Bounce of Hatterene will send it straight back, but Hisuian Typhlosion is able to avoid that attack, and Dusknoir is going to follow it up with the Soft Boiled, but it is already at full strength, so unfortunately that does fail, and this opens the door for Hatterene to go with the Dragon Dance. So this is going to boost its attack as well as boosting its speed, and it only has a base speed of 29, has that 136 base special attack as well, that if it boosted would be horrifying, just like that Infestation as Fluttermane with the role play here. So it's actually going to take that pressure ability and copy it from Dusknoir, so it's going to be exerting it over the Montana Vera Sylphs. Now this is going to eat into both sides' PPs much quicker as Typhlosion with the Synthesis trying to restore its health, but it also is still at full strength. Hatterene is going to go with the Entrainment. The Pony Stars are yet to do damage to the Montana Vera Sylphs, but Typhlosion has just lost that Blaze ability, and now it has the Magic Bounce ability, so it will be able to send those status moves back. Dusknoir with the Dragon Rush, but it is not going to affect the stars. They are immune to dragon type moves, but they're not immune to that Infestation that is still continuing. Fluttermane though with the Brutal Swing, super effective on the ghost types, doing massive damage, also did damage to Hatterene, but the Triple Axle in response by Typhlosion. This gets stronger every time. It's going to get the third connection, and that one is going to eliminate Fluttermane from this match. The Montana Vera Sylphs get that first one on the board for this matchup with that triple connection, taking Fluttermane out of this matchup. Hatterene, who is now quicker than Dusknoir, is going to ride that Surf in response and gets the elimination of Typhlosion. That is a perfect response by the Fairy Psychic type. However, Dusknoir is going to go for the Disarming Voice here onto Hatterene, doing very little damage as out comes Gallade for the Pony Stars. It is going to be Rotom in its Frost form coming out for the Montana Vera Sylphs. Both Terrestrial Draftees coming out onto the field at the same time. This spectacle of both of them taking on their terrestrial forms. Rotom taking on that ghost typing, because this isn't your typical Rotom, it is one of those forms that you normally see, of Rotom, and Gallade taking on that fairy typing, really connecting in with their roots are both of these Pokemon. Let's see who can capitalize first with these terrestrial Pokemon on the field, and it is going to be Rotom immediately going for the Thunder, bringing it down on its fellow terrestrial Draftee, getting a great connection there on Gallade as well, but Gallade is going to respond with the Confusion, going for Dusknoir, putting it in Knockout Range. Hatterene could finish it off for the 1-2 combination, but it goes for the Dynamic Punch, so it phases straight through Rotom, who is immune now that it's a Ghost type. This allows Dusknoir to go for the Luster Purge here onto Hatterene. Hatterene also getting put into Knockout Range with that not very effective move, but it does have its special defense lowered as that Magic Room has finally worn off. Rotom is going to go for the Lash Out, trying to go for the easy elimination, and Hatterene has been taken out of this matchup, but Gallade could capitalize. It needs to go for Dusknoir here. It is going to go for the Shadow Ball, and Dusknoir is going to be eliminated again. A perfect response there by the Pony Stars. Rep for rep, elimination for elimination. They are taking out each side as out comes Skeletor's for the Montana Sylphs. It is Grimmsnarl coming out for the Pony Stars as we get the withdraw now from Rotom. It is going to boost that physical defense. Gallade, however, is going to respond with the Endeavor, but unfortunately it will not work on a Ghost type Pokemon. This allows Skeledirge to go for the Pollen Puff. It is going to go for Gallade. They're not very effective, doing very little damage, and this allows Grimmsnarl to try and capitalize, going with the Terrain Pulse, but yet again those immunities coming into play for the Montana Sylphs, making them such a powerful side here in the PokeType League. But the Outrage, those are the immunities of the Pony Stars. That Dragon typing not working, and the Headbutt now not working from Gallade. Everybody is just going for moves that do not work. The Nightshade though is going to work from Skeledirge, almost gets the elimination of Gallade, but the Tick will follow up from Grimmsnarl. It is going to lower those physical stats here of Rotom, and it does have 107 base defense. It's also got 107 base special defense. Talk about consistency as we get the Scary Face from Rotom. It is going to lower that speed a great deal of Grimmsnarl, but it's already the slowest on the field. Gallade is looking to capitalize, going with the Night Slash. Super effective there onto Skeledirge, but Skeledirge does respond with the Guard Split, focusing in on Gallade now, so it is going to share its guard there between Skeledirge and Gallade. Grimmsnarl though with the Magical Leaf, this won't be very effective on the part Fire type, taking very little damage. This allows Rotom to go for the Incinerate, and it will eliminate Gallade from this matchup. It also burns up the Leopard Berry of Grimmsnarl as well as Gallade for good measure, but it has been taken out of this matchup, and yet again the Montana Sylphs have taken the lead. Can the Pony Stars respond immediately? First, Skeledirge is going to set up the grassy terrain, so anyone who has taken damage is going to have health restored as long as their feet are touching the ground, which is not Rotom because it has that levitate ability. Grimmsnarl though with the Flame Wheel on to Rotom, doing very little damage. And if I called that Rotom Wash earlier, I meant Rotom Frost, as out comes Ninetales onto the field in its Alolan form with that Snow Warning. It does begin to snow over the field, and it has the speed control, goes for the Judgment, but unfortunately it will not be able to pass Judgment on the Ghost types. This allows Rotom to go for the Power Whip, but Grimmsnarl is able to avoid that attack. Skeledirge looking to do its part, goes with the Infernal Parade, and this will connect. However, it's not very effective there onto Grimmsnarl, but Grimmsnarl has been left with that burn. That's going to cut into its physical attack. Grimmsnarl, however, does respond with the block, but that will not work yet again on the Ghost types. However, what is going to work is that Grassy Terrain, restoring a little bit of health here for both Skeledirge and Grimmsnarl, but Grimmsnarl is still hurt by that burn that is going to cut into its attack, as well as we get the Psyshock now from Ninetales on to Skeledirge. Gets a great critical hit there, almost puts it in knockout range, but Rotom is going to respond with the Flame Charge. It should have gone for Ninetales, but instead it does go for Grimmsnarl, doing very little damage, but it boosts that speed of Rotom. It needs to try and be quicker than Ninetales, and their Pickpocket ability allows Grimmsnarl to steal that Leopard Berry, but it's on the receiving end of the Dire Claw. Super effective, almost eliminates it from Skeledirge, puts it in knockout range, but Grimmsnarl responds with the Psyblade, putting Skeledirge now in knockout range, but it is going to have its health restored. That Grassy Terrain could actually keep Grimmsnarl in the matchup. It has a little bit of health restored, but that burn is going to take away that damage, take away that health that was restored. Grimmsnarl's still in the match. Shift Gear from Rotom, it's going to boost that speed a great deal, but it's already the quickest on the field, also boosting that physical attack in the process. Ninetales is going to go for the Flower Trick. This is going to be a critical time to go for this move, and it gets a great hit there on to Rotom, but Skeledirge with the Pound gets the easy elimination. Grimmsnarl has been taken out of this matchup. The Montana Sylphs, this is where they're dangerous. They're building that momentum. There's only 2 Pokemon remaining for the Pony Stars. Skeledirge has its health restored, and out comes Carbink with all its defenses. Rotom with the Force Palm, immediately trying to capitalize on that part Rock type, and still does very little damage. Ninetales with the Gigaton Hammer, coming down hard onto Rotom, and it gets the elimination at such a crucial time. The Pony Stars needed that one. Rotom has been taken out of this matchup. There's 3 Pokemon remaining for the Montana Sylphs, 2 Pokemon remaining for the Pony Stars. Skeledirge with the Meteor Mash, super effective. Old Ninetales almost gets the elimination, boosting the attack of Skeledirge in the process. Carbink with the Super Fang, this would be great, but unfortunately it doesn't affect the Ghost types yet again. That Ghost typing, such a critical asset to the Montana Sylphs. And there is that health being restored as the grass has finally disappeared from the field, and out comes Sinister with that Hospitality ability as well. It's going to restore some more health of Skeledirge. That's a crucial time to be doing that too, as the Ice Spinner from Ninetales, it should have gone for Sinister. but instead it's not very effective on Skeletor. This allows Sinistra to go with the Swagger onto Carbink. This is going to boost that attack, which is not very high already, only being base 50, but it's going to leave Carbink confused, so it may actually be doing damage to itself. Skeletor follows it up with the Perish Song. The Montana Silvers have gone for the Perish Trap to try and take down the Pony Stars. They've only got 2 Pokemon remaining. The Montana Silvers, even if all 4 of these Pokemon fall in 3 turns, there will still be 1 remaining for the Silvers. As the Sheer Cold from Carbink is evolved from, evaded by Sinistra, and there is that Perish count falling to 3. The snow has also fallen over the field and finished falling for that matter. The Pony Stars need to get some eliminations. It is going to be the Dire Claw now, doing very little, not very effective damage there. 2 Skeletors from Ninetales. Get the Hyper Beam though from Sinistra to finish off Ninetales. I don't know if it had to go that extreme, but it did get the elimination, which means Carbink is all by itself. Skeletors with the Aurora Veil Burst, not snowing anymore, so that will fail. And here is Carbink. It needs to shake off this confusion. It is going to be successful, but it goes with the Slack Off. It's going to restore its health, but it hasn't taken that much damage. It really needs to go on the offensive, but there's not much it can do. It is not the strongest Pokemon. The Pony Stars need something big. They need the Montana Silvers to make a mistake, as Sinistra does have to recharge. And it is the Thunderbolt from Skeletor. Gets a good hit there onto Carbink, who is going to still need to shake off its confusion, but it is successful going for the Poltergeist. This is going to be super effective on 2 Skeletors, trying to get the elimination, and it is successful. Skeletor has been eliminated with that critical hit at such an important time. The Montana Silvers will be sending out their final Pokemon. But first, those Perish counts do fall to 1. Carbink needs a miracle here on Pony Island. It is going to be Goldango, though, for the Montana Silvers, and immediately goes with the Baby Doll Eyes. It's not going to make a mistake. So unless Carbink can get the elimination, it's had its attack lowered. Sinistra with the Brave Bird. It will get some recoil damage. Not very effective on Carbink, doing very minimal there. Carbink needs to go for something big. It's confused, though. It needs to shake this off. It's successful. What can it go for? It goes with the Wood Hammer onto Goldango, doing very minimal, not very effective damage. There's actually a bit of recoil damage for Carbink, but Sinistra has been eliminated, and so unfortunately has Carbink, as that Perish count does fall to 0. And yet again, the Montana Silvers have come out victorious, although the Pony Stars actually held their own much better than I was expecting in this matchup. But still, the Montana Silvers 4-0 so far this season, as they will be in 2nd place in the next round. They are going up against the Lentil Neros, whereas for the Stars in 12th place in the next round, they will have a type advantage over the Hammerlock Draconids. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe. But more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.